Hello, I am Lasantha.Sanjeewa. I am Associate DevOps Engineer. Today I am going to demonstrate how to deploy simple web app to AWS ECS. First of all, consider architecture diagram. This is the architecture diagram. This diagram says developer create Docker image and uh, developer use AWS CLI to push this Docker image to Elastic Container Registry. It is a private Docker registry. It's service provided by AWS, and NES use this Elastic Container Registry image to run a container. We use AWS Elastic Container Service, and after that we run service inside the Elastic Container cluster, and we expose this application to end user. And next I'm going to demonstrate the how to create this architecture. And first of all, I am going to my Linux machine, and this is my Linux machine. I am connected to it. I am install Docker inside this machine. Okay, now I am inside my Docker VM. You can install Docker desktop in your Windows machine or Mac OS, and otherwise any of his stuff. And first of all, I am going to check whether Docker install successful. Check whether using this command. Sorry for that. We can see Docker is successfully installed, and next we going to uh, consider we going to create user for push this repository to Docker Hub. Next, going to AWS management console. You can create AWS account. You can create a pre account or something, and I'm going to Elastic Container Registry. And first of all, we want to create AM user, because this AM user key is used to push this repository. And first of all, going to AWS AM user, and now inside the user we create users, and I'm create user, this username as ECS demo, and next give the uh, access key, programmatic access, and next go into this one, and attach policy. I am attach administrative access, next give to tag. If you like, you can enter key value pairs tag, and otherwise this is a demo, I am not using tag. And next go to review, and after that finally create user, and you can see your user access key and secret key is created. And you can simply copy this secret key and access key, because this key is used to uh, push this Docker image to ECR. And if you like, you can download the CSV file, likewise stuff. And next I'm going to go ECR and create repository. I'm use this repository name as ECS demo, and next I'm going to hit create repository. And inside this repository I haven't seen any images, Docker image. I'm using this command, this push command, to push the Docker image to AWS ECR. And we can see sample command. First of all, we want to configure AWS CLI. We type AWS configure and hit enter, and we want to provide access key and secret key. This is the access key and secret key, and use region US is 2. It is Ohio region, my favorite region, and JSON format, everything okay. Now I am going to clone this sample repo. I am created sample code repository, and you can use it. Git clone and hit enter. I think it's cloning. I am now check whether go into this ECS demo folder and type I have simple one. This is simple web application index.html style files and docker files. We can see what the docker file. It is simple one. We create from using nginx image and copy the entire HTML folder items into this this directory, and next I am going to uh, log into the AWS ECR using this command. After then, see, login is succeed. Next I am going to build the image. I am using this ECS demo. I am use version 1 tag and this image building. Next I am going to tag these images. For building our images, I think our image is built. Check whether docker images run. We can see our ECS demo is image is created. Next, tag the image using this command. I am using not the latest tag. I am using version 1 and simply at version 1, and next I am using this repos. I am at version 1. Next, hit enter. I think our image is tagged successfully, and push using I am using push as version 1. Hit enter. I think our image is pushed to elastic container registry. Stay a little bit because it's pushed to elastic container registry. I think it's pushing. Okay, cool. I think our image is pushed to ECR. We can check whether it refresh this, and we can see our image is pushed. Copy the image to URI. This because it is we want to run inside the ECS. And next I am going to elastic container service and go to clusters and create cluster. I am choose Fargate mode. It is serverless operating. And next cluster mode I am CSS ECS demo, and next I am hit create button, and you can see our cluster is created. It is status is provisioning. Replace. Okay, it's active. Next, going to task definition and create task. I am use Fargate. It is an I am create task definition enter ECS demo task definition, and I am simply network mode ECS task role, and this one default, and select minimum CPU and click hit and container. I am at ECS demo and paste previously copied image URL and hit the port. It is, I think it's port 80 HTTP, and hit add container, and next hit create button. I think our task definition is successfully created. Go to the task definition and we can see our task definition is active. Next, go to cluster, and inside the ECX cluster we can see we haven't any service running. We want to create service for expose this application and use Fargate mode, and we can select operating system Linux and task definition ECS demo TD, latest version 2 latest, and platform versus latest, everything default. I think you can select your latest version or something, and service name says ECS demo service, and number of tasks 1, and other things default, and next step hit, and I can see load balancing app mesh is select default, and we want to select VPC. We select this our default VPC, and default subnet and hit next step. We auto scaling optional. This is a demo application, we haven't select any auto scaling. Hit next and finally create service. I think our service is created. Go to view service. We can see our services. We can see our service is active, and we go to task and this task, and we can see it's pending. We stay little bit time for it's active. Okay, it's running. We copy simply this IP and hit to IP. I think our application is deployed successfully, and thank you.